I'm Kiki. I'm from Japan. I have worked at standard Japanese companies for about 10 years and started freelancing because I wanted to work and travel at the same time. Yeah. And I've only been a digital nomad since about 5 months ago. And past career, I was a games producer for Tokyo Olympic and Paralympic, and Team Japan manager for Beijing 2022 Paralympic Games. And I was also a fitness model and yoga coach. And now I'm a life coach and yoga instructor. Oh, I am also a yoga instructor, but I wrote this content creator. I gave yoga sessions in this Bansko Nomad Fest on Monday and Wednesday, and I'm so happy a lot of you guys showed up. Had a really amazing time. So before we begin, let's focus a little bit on you. I want you to close your eyes and focus on your breath. Breathe in from your nose. Breathe out from your nose. Keep inhaling and exhaling with your own pace. And start to focus on your mind. What do you have on your mind right now? Or how do you feel right now? Do you feel happy, anxious, excited? Whatever the feeling you have, just accept how it is, how you are, and embrace however feeling that you have right now. Your heart is pumping and you can breathe. You woke up this morning and it's normal for you. But please never take it for granted, because this is not something that happens every day for everyone. When your next exhale, please slowly opening your eyes and come back to the stage. Okay, thank you. So I have 3 messages for you today. 1, focus on what you have, not what you don't have. Second, you cannot change what happened in the past, but you can change the meaning of it by how you act now and in future. 3, the only person who you should compete against is you in the past. And why I learned these? Because of this. I got into a huge snowboarding accident last year in February. So it's about 1 and 4 months ago. Yeah, I'm very bad with numbers. So let me show you the video. Little warning, it's an actual video of the accident, but it's not so bad. Like, it's really not as bad as you imagine, but this is the actual video. So, like I said, I was in Team Japan for Beijing Paralympics Winter Game, as a manager. So, and I was also part-timing for snowboard instructor. So I was quite good at snowboarding, but somehow this happened. And my friend who was videotaping is laughing because he also thought that if this is just one of those silly falls that all snowboarders do. But this just turned into disaster. This is also a video that my friend took. This is me on the slide. The rescue people is taking me down the mountain. Yeah, snowboarding is my passion and what allowed me to live my life. And this is me in Beijing Paralympics game, and with Team Japan members, I'm on the right, yes. And I walked the opening ceremony with the athletes. That was the dream come true. I enjoyed it so much, every moment of it. And then it went from dream to nightmare. I broke my entire skull. I had my brain bleeding, and I had constant pain on my face. And I couldn't eat because my jaw was broken as well. So I had to go into operation. But in order to have the operation, I had to sign these. I had to agree with that I am okay even if I lose my eyesight. And I also had to agree that I am okay even if I never wake up. Of course, I'm not okay I cannot agree with this, but if I don't have the surgery, I cannot eat forever because of my broken jaw and both of my eye sockets that my eyeballs hold it. Both of my eye sockets were broken, so my eyeballs will eventually fall. So I had no choice but to have surgery to agree with this. So the doctor connected my facial bones with 14 iron plates and 52 iron screws. And these red lines are the broken parts of my face. And these blue parts are the iron plates and screws that are in my face. And they're still in my face. And they had to cut my head open to have surgery. And this is 2 days after my surgery. And what I felt after the surgery was, can someone kill me? Because although the doctor said that it was a success, but I couldn't see, I couldn't open my mouth even, I couldn't even fit my pinky finger in my mouth because of broken jaw. And my nose is stuck, and it was just hard to breathe. So I was laying on the bed, but I felt like I was drowning and trying to come up to the surface. So just living, surviving was difficult back then. But I promised to myself that I will become more beautiful inside and out compared to before the accident. And why do I have so many pictures and videos? It's because I was already picturing myself to give this presentation here. Was I already planning to come here to Bansko Nomad Fest? No, but I was getting ready for myself to be recovered and strong and present what I learned from all this dreadful, miserable experience to the world, to the people. So thank you so much for coming here. This means so much to me. And guess the first two things that I said to my husband when he came to the hospital. So first, I said, thank you for coming. I'm sorry you had to come because it was his work day. He's a very hardworking typical business person in Japan. And second thing I said to him was, can you take pictures? Yeah, so when I told him that, he thought, oh, she's fine. Although she doesn't look so fine, but she will be fine. Yeah, before the accident, I just started my career as fitness model, and I was running as Mrs. Universe Japan and going to international competition. But obviously, with my broken face, ugly, swollen face, I could not continue on doing that. And not only the face, but because of 14 hours of surgery, I couldn't even walk or continue doing exercising. So I lost the shape. But I woke up and I can see this is 2 weeks after the surgery, and this is the biggest smile I could make then. Like, this is I tried very hard to make a big smile, but this is the best I could do. But so I was very, very sad and depressed, and I was jealous of everyone else who are functionable, who are happily living their daily life. But at least I woke up and I can see. So this is the first message. Focus on what you have, not what you don't have. So I started to do that, and I can do anything because I am alive. That's all what matters. So I worked hard in so many different ways, and I had a lot of support from my family. And that started to inspire a lot of people. I started to post my experience, the accident, on my social media, and I got these videos, like 3 million plays, and my reels started to have a lot of comments. It became like threads, and so I'm back on snowboarding, and I even came to Bansko to snowboard this winter. It was fun. It's really scary, but it's a lot of fun. So I started to feel one day I want to be able to feel that the accident was a good thing that happened in my life. So second message, you cannot change what happened in the past, but you can change the meaning of it by how you act now and in the future. But there was more tragedy in the same year. I got a divorce with my husband. So the accident was in February and my divorce was in November. But please let me tell you that he was truly supportive all the way, best husband I could ever had. But just our paths started to disalign. So we started to feel maybe it's best for both of us if we split and go back to friends and support each other as friends. So we divorced for happiness, and this picture on the left is actually not the marriage paper, but the divorce paper that we submitted at the City Hall. And this picture on the right is after submitting the divorce paper, we're celebrating over champagne because we are supporting for each other, we're happy for each other, so that deserves a celebration. So we celebrated. And back to snowboarding. I'm now happy just being alive. I'm happy that I can see the world and go to those beautiful places on my own, with my own legs, and meet beautiful people like you. And I am living the dream, but with more freedom because I'm a digital nomad now. So it went from dream to nightmare, but now it's nightmare to dream. The third message, the only person who you should compete against is yourself in the past. This is just the appearance, but this is a picture of me. 2022 is a year before the accident, and the picture on the right is last year after the accident. And this is this year. This was in Tarifa, Spain, for Nomad-based event, and the friend I made there took this photo, and I look really happy and full of joy. So I really like this photo. So first message: focus on what you have, not what you don't have. So stop thinking about what you don't have or what you lost. If you start focusing on what you have right now, you will start to realize that you already have enough and you're fulfilled. So tips, write down 10 things that you're grateful about yourself. It could be your amazing career or the something, the ability that you have, or it could be as small as like I said in the very beginning, that your heart is pumping, that you can walk or you can see, and you start to realize that you already have enough. And second message, you cannot change what happened in the past, but you can change the meaning of it by how you act now and in the future. So what happened in the past can either make you stronger or weaker. That's for you to decide. And you can decide if you want to be a strong person or a weak person. It all depends on how you act now. And you control whether the past brings positive or negative things to your life. So it's just in your mindset. If you start thinking in a positive way, you can make it in a positive way. And it's only been 1 and 4 months since the accident, and I still have the pain in my face, but I'm already starting to feel that the accident might have been the good thing, because I am working towards to really, I can believe in that, and I am making a lot of things happen, and in a way that I can feel that it was really good thing that happened to me. Second message, you cannot change what happened in the past, but you can change the meaning of it by how you act now and in the future. So, and tip, remember a difficult experience you had in your life, and what kind of good things that can you bring out of the experience. And also, I recommend to write it down on a piece of paper, because writing down on paper is a very strong, it's stronger than you just think in your mind. If you write it down, you can see and you can observe yourself as a third person point of view. And the third message, the only person who you should compete against is yourself in the past. So always compare to your past self, never to other people. Because every person is in a different stage of your life, even though they're the same age or the same work or same university or whatever. So if you keep winning against your past self, then you will win your life. Tip, find one thing that you're better the next day, the day before. And it could be as little as, I can open a bottle of wine better than yesterday. This is me, I love wine. let's drink wine together, but I'm very bad at opening wine bottle. Yeah. So now I am stronger in a way that I can really feel other people's pain. I am still recovering, I still have pain. This might stay forever, but I am happier than ever. So that's why I started to really feel that, okay, maybe the accident was a good thing that happened in my life. So yeah, if you are going through a tough time or trying to stay positive or just curious or want to know about more of my happy divorce, please come talk to me. This is my Instagram. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.